Hello, Frisco. I'm Mr. Frisco, and welcome to my show. Today, we are diving into the Frisco housing market and exploring what's happening in our community. I am thrilled to introduce our special guest, Daniela Grushevska, an interior designer and the founder of DG7 Design. Plus, we will give you a sneak peek into the incredible new Frisco Public Library. So stay tuned for a great episode.
Meet Mr. Frisco, a realtor selling residential real estate in Frisco and far North Dallas. As a former professional athlete, track and field, and strength and conditioning coach, Mr. Frisco immigrated to the USA 20 years ago with $50 in his pocket, a suitcase, and zero English to pursue the American dream and build a successful real estate business. Hardworking, persistent, customer service, and detail-oriented, Mr. Frisco strives to secure a smooth closing on his client's biggest investment, their home. He puts his experience and knowledge to serve his clients the best way possible. Building his business by referral allows him to maintain relationships with his clients and serve them even after the transaction is closed. This is Frisco Realty News with Mr. Frisco.
So today we are focusing on the Frisco, Texas market for July. Whether you are a buyer, seller, or investor, these updates will help you make informed decisions. The median price for existing homes in Frisco in July was $673,000, and this makes a 1.8% decrease compared to the same time last year and a 4.86% drop from June. This decline suggests that the market might be cooling slightly, offering potential opportunities for buyers who have been waiting for more favorable conditions for some time. And however, sellers may need to adjust their expectations and pricing strategies. The inventory in Frisco has seen a significant increase. There were 601 homes on the market in July, which is 57.7% higher than last year and 6.9% increase from June. This rise in inventory gives buyers more options, but it also means sellers may face more competition. For sellers, ensuring your home is well priced and stands out it's more important than ever. So, despite increase in inventory, home sales were up in July. There were 196 homes sold, which is a 5.9% increase from the same time last year and 3.2% increase from June. This suggests that demand remains strong even with this shifting market conditions, and buyers are still active, likely driven by factors like interest rates and overall appeal of Frisco. Homes in Frisco are spending a bit more time on the market. So the median days on market in July was 17 days, up from the same time last year, and 3 days longer than June. Pending home sales, a key indicator of the future market activity, were down 6.9% compared to the last year and 8% from June, with 161 homes under contract. So this suggests the market may be slowing, with fewer homes moving into the final stages of sales. The Frisco market is showing signs of cooling with lower prices and increased inventory. However, strong sales activity indicate that demand remains robust. So whether you're buying or selling, understanding these trends is crucial. So now it's time for my guest, Daniela Grushevska, founder and principal of DG7 Design. Hey, Daniela, how are you?
Hey there, Viktor. How's it going?
Yeah, all good, all good. Thanks for attending my podcast.
Excited to be
Great
here.
to have you. Great to have you. Interior designer. I'm a realtor, and I know the interior design is everywhere.
It is.
Everywhere
it is.
in the real estate, a lot of people, they use interior designers and stagers. I know that there is a difference, but anyway, so let's talk about interior design. But first, let's talk about you. Tell me something about you. How long have you been in this business? And what actually sparkled your interest in this to be interior designer?
Oh boy, that's a loaded question. First of all, thank you for having me here. I'm so excited to be talking to another fellow Bulgarian in the industry.
Yeah,
so we definitely have that in common.
Okay.
And we're also everywhere, just like interior design. But I've been in the industry for about 25, maybe a little more years, and have always worked for large architecture and interior design companies. And just 3 months ago, I finally started my own business. It's something that I've thought about on and off over the years, but never really had the courage until recently. And we specialize in designing for hospitality, multifamily, workplace, retail, mixed use, higher education, pretty much most types of commercial industries on occasion for residential clients when it makes sense.
Okay. Tell me something about projects you worked on. What is the most exciting project and most challenging?
Yes, definitely. No project is ever the same in my industry, and every project is so unique. But in my recent past, I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri for a really long time. And a lot of my projects were in historic adaptive reuse buildings. So I really have a deep passion for that. And I'm trying to get my hands on to projects like that here in DFW, but that's not as common here. One of my favorite projects was a unique boutique 51-room hotel that was developed in a small 5-story former commercial laundry building that was built in the late 1800s in St. Louis. And the reason why it was one of my favorite and most challenging projects was the building was really narrow. It was less than 42 feet wide. And we had to maximize on the number of guest rooms in the building. So designing a double loaded corridor with guest rooms was super challenging in a narrow building like that. But we're able to achieve that. And obviously in a old commercial building, the column layout is not ideal for a hotel guest room layout. So we had to work around that. And in some instances, we're able to feature the columns as freestanding, gorgeous objects that were finished in really interesting finishes in the guest room. So we're also able to marry up a lot of the historic features of the building, such as the exposed and cleaned up brick with really sleek and modern materials. And we also had to design so much custom furniture because every room had to be different because of the nature of the building and the challenging layout. So
okay, well, yeah, there's always challenge to make more space from nothing.
right. It is,
and we all need space.
Yes, you all need space, and all of our clients. We try to optimize the space layout so they can maximize on their return of investment, because for a hotel owner, especially, it's so crucial to have as many rooms as possible so they can make more money out of those rooms. Okay,
so why interior design? What actually made you just to get into that business? It's a matter of creativity and why exactly you decide I will go to interior design?
Yeah, that's interesting, but I feel like I was born with that idea that I would be that one day, and I feel like I probably knew when I was 5 that I would become an interior designer, which is kind of rare. And yes, it is a creative field, but it also combines a lot of nerdy scientific inclination and passion for math and physics. But I did grow up in a family of non-creatives. My parents were always working in the hospitality service industry, growing up in our home country, Bulgaria, on the Black Sea coast. So
my favorite town.
In
Neseber.
Neseber. Yes, it's the best
Who doesn't
town
know
in the
Neseber
world.
needs to go there. It's
yes,
beautiful.
Please go.
Yes.
It's a fantastic town, historic. It's thousands of years old, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, as you know. So the architecture there is very well preserved and so inspiring.
Yes.
That was definitely an influence. But even with my parents being non-creatives, my mom always kind of had an affinity toward home decor, and she was getting really creative on a budget, and the way she made food was really beautiful, and the way she set the table. And also my dad always had the appreciation for sketching and drawing, and I remember growing up, these really thick books with caricatures of famous by famous artists. So I was fascinated by all of that, and I just kind of grew up liking drawing and sketching and painting. So it was just sort of a natural inclination.
Yeah. Okay. So it's in your genes then. It's in your genes.
I guess so.
So each industry develops and goes forward and is changing all the time. So what are you excited about in your industry as innovation, new trends?
Yeah.
What you're looking forward to see in that industry?
Yeah. We probably more than many other industries have to constantly adapt how we design buildings and interiors around constantly changing and evolving technologies and changing environments. I mean, having lived through COVID, that kind of taught us some lessons in the way restaurants now get laid out to accommodate for that, and the way the Uber foods and the delivery foods culture has changed hospitality industry, but also technology. And even on the home front, there's new appliances, there's new everything. So we constantly have to adapt to that. And it's important to really maintain a good relationship with your client and really get to know them, because each client is unique. And sometimes I might be working for clients from all kinds of different industries. So I have to work with them as a collaborator and use their guidelines and really be able to listen and be able to fulfill their vision around the way they live and the way they work.
Okay. 25 years in business, and you just opened your company 3 months ago. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a little scary, but I'm really excited.
There's nothing is scary. You are hurt. You're going to get it. But what made you do that? So apparently you're not only creative, but you're an entrepreneur.
Yes, I'm a proud entrepreneur now, just like yourself. And I've been lucky to be surrounded by other wonderful people in the industry, just like you, who have inspired me to be more thoughtful of that. But what really took me to the spot is my passion for building relationships with clients. And there's nothing more rewarding than having a happy client and maintaining contact with them and being referred to other clients because they were so happy. And I really felt like the way to fulfill that vision of mine was to start my company so I could service the clients the way I see is appropriate.
Great. Well, good luck. Good luck. And on the end, you said, I see that you focus more on commercial. Do you do any residential, or just you primarily focused on commercial?
I'm definitely focused on commercial, but there's been a number of instances over the course of my career where I've gotten to design some really exciting residential projects, and it's been mostly because of the good relationships that I've had with my commercial clients who have asked me to do that for their personal homes, and it's turned out to be a lot of fun. So I'm always very open.
All right. Well, great. So now, if somebody would like to reach out to you, How can they do that? You know, does
Yeah.
matter residential or not? If they need a good interior designer,
Yeah,
tell the audience how they can reach out to you.
absolutely. They can go to my website, and my firm's name is DG7 Design. So you can go to dg7design.com. There's a form where you can fill out a few questions and get in touch with me, or I'm on LinkedIn if you look up DG7 Design as well.
All right. Well, actually, we met on LinkedIn.
And that's how we met, yes, because I typed in Bulgarians in the real
Yes.
estate industry in Dallas.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for being my guest.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
And yes, guys, if you need any good interior designer, here it is.
Thank you so much, Victor. So
All
much
right.
fun.
Thank you for attending my podcast. Today, I am excited to talk about the brand new Frisco Public Library, a community treasure that's more than just a place to borrow books. It's a cutting-edge hub of learning, creativity, and connection. Located at 8000 Dallas Parkway, the new library is true testament to Frisco's commitment to fostering education and innovation. The facility is designed to serve all age groups, from toddlers to seniors, with spaces and services tailored to diverse needs. One of the standout features is the Makespace, which is equipped with a state-of-the-art technology like 3D printers and laser cutters, providing a space for creativity and entrepreneurship to flourish. Imagine having access to tools that can help you bring your ideas to life right in your community. For those of you who are always on the go, the library has made it easier than ever to access its resources. With a convenient drive-through for calls pickup, you can grab your next read without even getting out of the car. Plus, the library offers a range of programs from ESL classes to family story times, ensuring that there is something for everyone. As a realtor, I know that communities are made up for more than just homes. They are made up for amenities and resources that enrich the lives of residents. The new Frisco Public Library is a shining example of this. It's not just a place to visit occasionally. It's a resource that residents will use regularly, adding tremendous value to living in Frisco. And so if you are considering buying a home in Frisco, this library is just one of the many reasons why this city is a fantastic place to live. As always, if you have any questions about the Frisco real estate market or want to explore homes in this area, feel free to reach out. Let's continue to make Frisco not just a place to live, but a place to thrive. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to see you on my next episode.